Hi everybody and welcome. It's Ruth here at Artful Stampin. Thanks for asking, Pam. Yeah, my cold is fully fledged now, and it's a little bit warm in here, so I'm not going to show this part of me too much. I'm just going to go straight down to desk view and talk to you like that. So hi everybody, welcome to the channel. My name's Ruth from Artful Stampin with Ruth, and we're going to be making some pretty cards using the Stamp One Sheet Wonder that I did last night. I'm going to show you how I'm going to use template number 5. That's a song, isn't it? Template number 5? Maybe not. Okay. Hi, Anne. Hi, Susan. This notice helped me decide to just sit and relax instead of rushing to make a batch of soap. I'm happy to help you there, Susan. Awesome. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Pam. Great to see you. And I'm sure more people will be joining us. Hi, Monica. As we go on, but I'm just going to get on with this. I don't know how many cards I'm going to make. I was thinking, do I go live tonight? Because you know when you have a cold, you just sort of feel a bit and just low energy and but I thought no. Let's keep going. Let's do it. Let's do this. So let's look at template number 5 again. Oh, where's my trimmer gone? Bear with. There it is. Get my trimmer. And I am going to put my earpiece on my phone rather than have it coming out my ear, because you don't have to suffer my sniffles so much that way. I'm going to have to blow my nose occasionally. Hello, Choose Life. Hi, Judy. Great to see you. Hello, any lurkers? I've already had a message from one person saying, I am going to be there. I'm just not going to say hello because I'm busy. I'm like, okay. It's all good. You're all welcome. So I was looking at this one, template number 5, and someone did put in the comments yesterday, oh, I can't see the link to the Ko-fi because the chat wasn't appearing. I've realised that in the description I need to go in and edit the Stampin. You should get there. Alright, so I did have a little idea to stamp some additional embellishments to go on here, and so I will do that in a second, but just wanted to remind you of what I did last night. So this is what we stamped, royal we, and this is how I'm going to cut it up. But before I do that, I have grabbed out some scraps of petal pink cardstock here. Oh, look, it looks like I've stamped something already on there, but unfortunately we don't need to use that. So just get those little bits and pieces. Remember, number 5, that's it, template number 5. Right, stamp set. Just need that back because I felt like what would be really nice to do is use the big stamp, because I didn't use that yesterday at all, and just stamp an outline image, possibly also do the central image, and just have that as a really nice sort of strong, a strong graphic against the busyness of the background. So I've got black Brie Bliss here. Grab a mat and stamp a few of these flowers. There we go. And I'm still waiting to get my cut and emboss machine, my big mama one, back, but fortunately I've got my little baby one here, so I can use the baby one for cutting out these smaller images. Oh, I forgot to get my plates. Bear with, grabbing my plates. Oh, I'd forgotten I'd move them. Move them somewhere new. Okay, so I need number 1. to number 2. Oh, I'm at my scissors. I think I packed my scissors when I was going away, so these are actually left-handed scissors. A bit odd. I think those are meant to be in the house for my daughter, but there we go. Right. And then you just need to spend a second lining it all up. There we go. All good. Hi, Holly. Hi, Kaz. Hi, Vicky. Vicky, I think I've caught your bug. You were ill the other week, weren't you? I've caught it, whatever you had. So, if you're watching this in the... Oh, that one moved. So, if your dies move and you find it particularly annoying, you can use a little piece of washi tape to help things stay put. For that reason also, that sometimes the dies aren't precisely, sometimes the dies do move a little bit. That would be a reason for me not to stamp the centre until after I've cut the shape out. This is particularly true for if you've got a butterfly and then you've got a stamp that stamps the central portion of the butterfly. It's best to cut it out first, then stamp. I learnt that quite a few years ago, and I would say it's probably the same for these flowers as well, that it's best to... Oh, see, that's moving ever so slightly. It's best to get these cut out first, then stamp the centres, because by stamping the centre afterwards you can kind of help nullify any mistake that you may have made in with the movement of the die. All right. Oh, I was going to cut out while I'm here, and I think I might just do it with some peach pie cardstock. Oh, that's a really rubbish rip, but there we go. I'm going to cut out some of that really pretty ferny foliage. It is so nice, this die. So it's been quite nice just to showcase Cheerful Daisies this week, because we showcased it on Wednesday with that, Tuesday with that Stamp One Sheet Wonder stamping the white ink onto the blue background. Yesterday using it for the Stamp One Sheet Wonder, and today sort of having a nice look at the dies. Obviously there's loads more dies in that set that you could use. I'm just using 2 here today, but it really is I think a very well-rounded collection. And if you are into your florals, then it's a really good bundle to get. With the little mini cut and emboss machine, it helps to stagger the plates. Don't sandwich them precisely on top of each other. They kind of don't like that. So I'm just going to do one more, and then we're going to cut that Stamp One Sheet Wonder up and start creating. Hello, anybody who's joining. Hi Patricia, great to see you. You caught Vicky's cold too. You've been coughing for a month. Oh no, Glenna. I think the C word is on the turn again. Right, I'll just pop these. Find my dies. Pop these away so I don't lose them. But yeah, as you can see, there's lots of little pieces. Oh no, what's that from? Is that from that set? I have never noticed that die before. I'm wondering if I've got that modelled up. I'll have a quick look. Just don't feel like that comes from that set. Ugh. One thing I don't like about this new catalogue, it's really tricky to find some things. Oh, forget it. I'm just going to look online. Does anyone recognise where that comes from? Hi, Valerie. Hi, Cheryl. Right, I'm just going to have a quick look on the Stampin' Up website. Sorry about this, everybody. Cheerful. Oh, it's taking ages to load. Cheerful daisies. Cheerful? No, that's not happening. Okay, cheerful. No, it's definitely not from that die set. I don't know where that's come from. Okay. No, the item number's not on the back. They only put the item number on the back of one of them, unfortunately. And if that's not the one that you want to identify, you're scuppered. Well, I mean, not in the Stampin' Up community, because people do know their stamp sets and dies and things, so I'm sure I'll figure it out. Right, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to... Hi, Miss Shaz. I'm just going to blow my nose, but excuse me a sec. Okay. So, let's start at this end. Oh, did I bring my mummy gave me an electric fan thing. Did I bring it down? Just trying to see if I brought it down. Oh, I don't think I did. She's bought me this tiny little cute electric fan. I just need it now. But there we go. Thank you. Wow, thank you, Barb. Thank you for being here. Right. So we're looking at about. I'm going to cut it at the 7 centimetre mark there. That one. And cut that one at the 7 centimetre mark as well. And then decide which one do I want as my... I think I'll have that one as my long panel, and I'm going to cut 1/2 centimetre off there. and mount that onto, shall I go for blackberry or early? I think early. So I'm going to score that at 7.5. I mean, this is how quick it is to put a card together after you've stamped a one sheet wonder, because you've done all that hard work. Okay, that's pretty much done. I may choose to add another little embellishment on there, but I'll decide that later. Okay, so that's cut up. So this is the one that I'm thinking of cutting in half to make 2 cards from. So if I cut that at 10.5, that will be slap bang in the middle. And I'm looking to see if I've got any spare pieces that I could use as a matting layer. So I've got grab this out of my scraps. So could do it that way. I just need to cut off. Oh, my blade needs changing. Excuse me a sec. Just checking my track didn't need a clean. Sometimes it's the track. No, definitely not the track. It was the blade. Right, I did find I had a piece of this. This is some DSB from ages ago. And I wondered if that would look nice as a piece of background. So I'm just going to cut that as a really cute matting layer, like that. Now I'm wondering now whether to add see if I've got a scrap bit, another no, okay, Ruth. Oh, there we go. Nice, and just a little frame around that too. So that I need at 8 centimeters. Hi, Betty Boop. Count my pieces. Which pieces are you referring to? Oh, you're referring to the dies? Oh no, I've seen a photo. I know for sure that I've got that one that I was looking at is not in that set at all. Definitely not. There we go. How nice is that? And I see if I've got a piece already cut. I have a whole load of bases already pre-cut, so I'm just going to see if I've got a Blackberry Bliss one or a early espresso one. Oh, I don't. But I might have got a peach one. Oh, I do. Okay, I like that. Okay, so that's another one ready to stick together. Excuse me. Hi, Sherry. All right, so back to the template then. So I've already cut that section off. So I'm now left with this. So I've got 3 that I can cut from there, like that. So that's nice and easy. It's easy for me in the UK because the measurement across there is 21 centimetres, and so because 21 easily divides into 3, it makes life a little bit easier. I just love how these have turned out. So I feel that that one probably could do with a flower, a bit more of a focal point, with maybe a bit of a ferny thing happening there. Oh yeah, I like that very much. And then I'll just see what I've got left here. What does that measure? That's just over 15. Okay. Oh, I've got Blackberry Bliss here now. So I'm thinking we'll have that goes across there like that with a little bit of a Blackberry Bliss border, then that going over the top and going edge to edge, and then a nice bit of a focal point there with those leaves. Yeah, so that one's sorted. That's nice and easy. Okay, let's look at this one now. Now I don't often make cards of this sort of size and layout, but sometimes it is just nice to do something a bit different, isn't it? So I think I might just cut that down a bit. Cut that off. What does that measure? Okay, I can take that down to 15 centimetres. Actually, I might take that down like that to 14 and a half. Keep that for later. And so that's 7. So if I cut this off at 7 and a half, right there like that, and then I've got that leftover panel. Will that fit on there? No. Okay, what have I got here? Oh, I have this though. Yay. Okay, so that would be 14 and a half. That could go on there like that, and then I probably need to put a panel in there to write on. So got a nice little scrap bit here that could fit onto there, like so. so that and that, that over that, that like that, and then we'll decide whether or not to put an embellishment on there. Right. So what have I got left? I've got this left. I thought I had another little square bit left. Yeah, there it is. Okay. All right, so ooh, what if we did a Z fold, but then have that as a panel? Right, so how would that work? What have I got left here? So if I score this at 7 and 14, what does that measure? That measures 14 and a half. No, just under. Okay, take that off. Oh no, that's not a Z fold. What's that? That's a trifold. Okay, I'm making this up as I go along. If you're wondering why Ruth hasn't made a decision. So cut that at 14. Let's stick that there. Oh, need to cut that down a bit. Okay, cut that to 6.5. Could do it that way. Or could do it that way. Let's cut a border for that. Sorry, I'm not been looking up. What do you put your templates onto? Thick vellum? Yes, Betty, I do. So unfortunately, Stampin' Up has discontinued their vellum. But if you do have any, that is quite a good material, but you may not want to use up your vellum for that, in which case you can use those plastic pockets, those filing pockets that, you know, students, office workers use, and that way you can actually file them, you can keep them in a binder, and yeah, so that's one option. Sorry, I just want to square this off. What's that? That's... Oh, that is 10.5. Oh, okay. Right, let's get that at 11 then. I'm wondering whether to do it that way instead. So that sticks like that. And then do I have a piece? I could cut that down. This is a great way to use up scraps. 6.5. Oh, perfect. Okay. Cut that down to 14. I just realised I got a bit of nail varnish on there. I just freshly did my nails, so they're and it is cheap nail varnish, so sometimes they if they rub against cardstock, the colour comes off, so you have to keep an eye out for that. Alright, so that will go on there, that will go there. I may just go and look for another piece of that peachy or something similar. I'm sure I have got some scrappy bits. Just having a look through my scrap thing. Oh, that might be quite nice. Bit different. Just want something either peachy. Yeah, peachy is kind of what I'm looking for. That might work. Oh, there we go. That'll work. Okay, right, let's do some assembling. I'll keep some of these scraps out because I might decide to cut some leaves, some additional leaves from those. Right, how is everyone doing? Hi, Christine. Right. Freshly blown nose. Hopefully I won't need to do that for another little while. So this paper, this lovely beigey gingham, is currently still available. They carried over this DSP, much to the joy of those of you who love this lavender paper. And may have missed out the first time it was out because some people bought so many packs. Ha ha ha. I know it was very popular. Right. Something quite nice about getting everything cut out and then just sticking and assembling. It's quite good fun. So basically you just want to glue half this side. And yes, that does protrude, but it would still fit in a normal sized envelope. So it's kind of cute. I like that. I did cut a spare panel, wondering whether or not I would use it, but I've not done that. All right, there we go. Number 1 or number 5 or whatever it is. I'm working backwards now. Right, so this one, I was going to stick that in there and that in there. Oh, this is left over from something that I did. I don't know if this is important. It's got a measurement on the back of there. Oops. Oh well, it's too late now. It's like speak now or forever be glued down. Oh, I like your silver nails. Ah, thank you. Yeah, it is a bit of a different look for me. I took off the red nail varnish earlier today because it was starting to get a bit chipped. But I found that this thumbnail, it's a bit cracked on the top. So it was catching, I was doing some crocheting and it was catching. And I just thought, oh, I'll just cover it up quickly. I was on the phone to my sister, Helen, and while I was on the phone to her, I thought, oh, I'll just grab some nail varnish. It's that 60-second dry stuff, you know, it's quick drying. So I thought I would do that. Okay. So I quite like that because you've got that sort of detail there. That's actually patterned paper. I don't know if the camera. Oh, there we go. The camera's picking up now. And but then you still got your plain section for doing your writing on. Right, this tumbled down. So let me just check that this is. Oh, this was this one. Okay. So with these darker card bases, oh, I've just stuck that on the wrong place, but that's fine. Don't know why I opened that. These darker card bases, it's because I was thinking about the insides. You do, unless you've got one of those really fabulous silver or gold pens, you do need to stick a lighter inner. Some people automatically just put inners in anyway. There are some card makers who have, you know, very charming rules about their card making and have standards that they like to keep to. So there are card makers I know that always would put a insert. Right, so I need to stamp the inner of my flower there. Okay. Kind of feel I want to colour that in a bit actually, so let's have a look what I've got here. Oh, light calypso coral, that might do. Just want to differentiate the petals there a little bit. So I'm kind of just going around the edge there a little bit. Oops. And also I feel like let's connect those petals a bit better at the base. Very pale. Yeah, yeah. You guys might not quite see the full impact of that. Hi, Nessa. Great to see you. So I think that there and that there. I'll grab a few dimensionals for that. Oh. Oh, where are my dimensionals? That's a bit odd. Oh. Let's get the pack out. I love Blackberry Bliss, says Cheryl. Me too. It's just so fab. Such a fab colour. Right, I'm going to use the dimensionals just to stick these into place because I'm lazy. Stick one there, stick one there. Bob's your mother's brother. Done. Moving on. See how quick I'm going. Okay. These kind of patterned papers initially can look quite boring. You know, I mean, I love all the really beautiful florals or whatever papers, but I've grown to really love a pattern that's kind of tone on tone, neutral-ish, with a bit of a geometric pattern in the background, because they are perfect for teaming up with a very patterned bit of DSP or your own floral stamping. So don't discard those papers as, you know, being boring, because they make a really good contrast with something a bit more busy like this one. Okay, so I'm thinking I might splash out and dimensional this up. Give this a bit of a border. Not a border, sorry. Bit of dimension, 3D. As Laura Basson says, dimension is life. Who else watches Laura Basson on YouTube? She sings it much nicer than me, but she says that all the time. It's the place to be here, Glenna. It is. So who's here for the first time, or the second, or I don't know, who's been here less than 10 times on a live? Let's do special welcomes to you, if you have. I'm going to go a bit bold and go for, is this, oh, this is Light Cajun Craze. Oh, I was going to go for Calypso Coral, but I'm just going to check out the Light Cajun Craze here and see how that looks. I know I've got it. Oh, let's stamp my centre first. Oh, good night, Janice. Rest well. Oh, Janice, did you see my post on Instagram on Artful Yarn? Did you see what I got in the post today? Oh, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. So much for me saying, oh, I'm just going to go simple on these. No. No, I've got a cold. I got a cold from my new daughter-in-law. Yeah, she had a cold that her mother had given her, and her mother had a cold from, I think, the grandchildren. So yes, so my son's got it as well now. My other son. I caught Vicky's cold, yes. The one that Vicky passed to Glenna. I have that cold. That'd be so funny if internet colds could be caught like that. We'll just say it's that. Oh, I love that. So nice. Okay, moving on. I copied this one sheet wonder last night. Not a usual colour scheme for me. Jury's out as to whether I like it. Oh, okay, Bev. Yeah. So did you go with the blackberry bliss flowers or the early espresso, or did you do a combination like me? I would say cut it up, Bev. You'll love it once it's cut up. I mean, I was so happy the way that the design worked with the templates. There are so many templates you could use on that one. So really, really pleased with it. Yeah, exactly, Vicky. Janice, I just got Susan Kennedy's book, Crochet Southwest Spirit, but I had to buy it myself. Oh, I've not heard of that. Let me just jot that down. I'll look it up afterwards. Pen. What's she call? Say Susan Kennedy. Our lines crossed. Well, certainly your germs crossed. Ooh. Oh, now this is the one that I didn't cut so well. Now the only problem is, all my nice scissors, unless I bought my pencil case, all my nice scissors are in the house. Oh, just gonna have to buy more scissors, aren't I? The only pair of non-Stampin' Up scissors I have on my desk are left-handed ones, so I'm going to have to just go slightly left-handed on this. So I'm wondering whether to stick one on top of the other. Or am I going to fit two on here? Oh, I can fit two. I could stick that one on a bit flatter. Right, I'm going to try a different colour this time, and here? Ooh, dark cinnamon cider. Calypso coral. Okay, let's go for that. Oh, that's dark. Oh no, I'm a bit scared. Did I do like? I can't remember what I did last time. Oh, that's munted. Oh, 3 years, Cheryl. Wow, it has gone by. Oh, no, sorry. Who's? Uh, okay. Well, just going back on questions. Judy asks, "Are your son and daughter-in-law still doing schooling?" No, no, no. They graduated from university last September, and they've both got jobs. So my daughter-in-law is a teacher, very newly qualified teacher, but got a job. Fortunately, that actually they allowed her to start before the summer holidays. So she qualified. She finished her course, immediately started in the school, and then got married last weekend, and is now on her honeymoon. And they very kindly let her have, obviously, her honeymoon off, but she's getting paid for the summer holidays. So she's very blessed, so helpful. And my son works for an insurance company. Oops. And basically in the same area, in the same place, near where they live. So I'm just mixing a little bit of light Cajun craze here with the light Calypso coral. Sorry, I forgot to ask questions. Oh, read questions. Yes, Cheryl. 3 years ago. Oh, has he? He's deeply started coughing. Oh dear. All right, there we go. I was going to hide that little bit there. Oh, gee, I'm just going to cut that. I don't like that. Right, that one I don't mind sticking down a bit more, a bit flatter. Got one of these left. I'll cut that off. There. Stick that there. There we go. I love the running commentary you're giving us, Shats. That's fab. All right, so number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. I've got a little bit of spare bit of this left over. Oh. Right. So do let me know which one you like. See if I can pull it out a little bit. There we go. Excuse my mess. I think I have told this story before where when Luke was little and I was pregnant with Jaden, we were at a friend's house and my friend's little girl was a similar age to him, just a bit younger, and they were having this argument about what sex I was pregnant and what sex the baby was going to be. So Luke was going, it's going to be a boy, and the other girl was going, it's going to be a girl, and she was like, no, and Luke was like, no, it's going to be a boy, and the other girl was like, no, it's going to be a girl, and then Luke was like, oh no, the other girl then just went, well, God knows what the baby's going to be, and then Luke goes, God knows it's going to be a boy. Anyway, it was a boy. Right, there we go. So, number 1. Just simple, cut the Stampin' One Sheet Wonder up and add 2 flowers and a little bit of foliage. That one, similar, just add a little bit, but with some framing there. That one, nice bit of background. Now, in hindsight, I perhaps would have put a bit of dark going down there, but we can always add to things like that by getting a pen. And I think I might just do a little bit of just drawing a line down there. Go. Just to help frame it a little bit more. There we go. See how that's just helped to give a definition to the edge of that. So, they went to a Greek island, Nessa. Yeah, I'll say that. I'm sure. Yeah, there are some babies that are not born healthy as well, Patricia, and you all love them just as much. Although, yes, it is nice to wish that for your children. Yes. Yeah, cheerful daisies dies. Yep. Oh, your grandson is telling you it's a girl. Oh, that's so cute. He wants a sister. Does he want a sister, or does that because he he's dreading a sister? There we go. All right, so that's the sort of trifold type one. There we go. And then that was just a sort of slightly, just an offset one there. But then got, actually, I think I might just do a little line down there too, because the colour is so similar. It almost feels like you need to define that edge too a little bit. So, this time I'm going to do dashes, to do fake stitchery. There we go. Do I do fake stitchery all around? What do you think? I kind of feel like it could take it. Let's do it. Oh, might need to open that up there. There we go, fake stitchery. That's good, isn't it? So that was the Stampin' White marker, the early espresso one. And that's what's really lovely about Stampin' Up products. You get the coordination of all the colours. So if you want a pen to match your inks, they do, and they match the papers and everything. So just a reminder, that was template number 5, and if you would like to go and get those templates, I will update the link in the description so that you can go straight to the Ko-fi /artfulstampin. But if you just go to the Ko-fi website and just type in Artful Stampin, you'll find them. There we go. Right, thank you so much. Do let me know which one you like the best. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one's got that to it. Number 3, this one. This is Nessa's favourite. Oh, thanks for that, Vicky. Vicky's done the link straight to this, how I stamp this one. Yeah, and I can imagine this being done in other colour schemes. It would look really good. Judy likes number 1. Cool. Take care, Heather. Oh, thanks, Anne. You typed wrong earlier. I don't know what you're referring to. Please remember that when you comment, just one word comments, sometimes I lose the context because by the time I see your comment, it's about 2 or 3 minutes ahead of when I've spoken. So it's helpful for me if you just put a little bit of more to the context. Number 2, but you like all of them. Cool. Oh, hi, Sherry. 1 and 2. I'm eager to hear from Patricia now. Like, is the news out yet? When do we hear? Or are you going there? Oh, that's okay, Anne. No worries. Yeah, I was just trying to check what you yeah, what you were trying to communicate. Cool. Right. I don't know, is there anything else I need to tell you apart from if you shop with me this month, you will, if you spend £4.50, sorry, £45 or more, you get a £4.50 voucher, and that does translate into euros as well. The equal whatever that is in euros too. And so that voucher, you get a voucher code that can then be spent next month in September. So quite a nifty little thing happening. So there we go. Right, I think that's it. All right, lots of love to you all. Patricia, have a lovely time this evening with your family. If it is you're going to see your family, um, and we look forward to hearing all about it. And thank you for joining. If you're new here, and see you all soon. Yeah, crochet class tomorrow. If anyone wants to join, there's still spaces. Yeah. Take care, everybody.